Hi, I'm Katie and we're at Zen Art Centre in Fulham. Here we've got the delightful Shara with a very furry friend Alfie, who I'm looking forward to speaking with later. So please, both of you, introduce yourselves.
Hi, my name's Shara, this is Alfie. Alfie's very excited to meet everyone, but Alfie, we're going to be quiet for a little while because we've got some questions to answer. Isn't that right? Yeah.
So how did you first get into puppetry? Like, where did it all begin?
To be honest, it kind of just began on eBay. And I got curious because I was nannying and I was working with children, and I thought that it would be a good way for me to introduce myself to the children as part of like a bonding experience, so that I became sort of friendly and not just a stranger, but someone that they could get to know through the puppet.
Right, so I suppose you must be doing a few workshops here and there and coming up with characters.
One of the puppet shows I did was like an intergenerational thing between me and a group of elderly people at the nursery I was working at, and it was all a way of getting children to understand their grandmas and granddads and the lives that they lived, and a way of like connecting families and connecting stories and respecting their elders and the wisdom that they had to pass on. So we did a little puppet show there.
Oh, it sounds very engaging.
Yeah,
and
it was.
I think,
yeah.
And every generation must have learnt something as well.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you just become a bit more, I guess, respectful and understanding of the past.
Yeah, absolutely. So the children enjoyed that, and we did a few jokes.
There's a comedy aspect.
There was a comedy aspect. We did a few jokes, and we did some interactive stuff between the elderly people and the puppet, and also with the children. And then we handed out some ideas. So it's all a way of like connecting community, connecting family.
I can see kind of bouncing off each other, but at the same time. Do you do anything else creative-wise?
I do face painting. I do poetry. I do writing. And I also sing.
Yeah, and it's a good combination. You can maybe a few things you can kind of do together.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
absolutely.
Brilliant.
What else? I do. I'm trying to think what else.
You can
Acting.
connect with performing arts.
Performing arts,
drama.
yeah.
No, wow. And so, do you have involvement with mental health or anything that's?
I used to work. Well, I used to volunteer at Mind. And Mind was a place in Southall that I used to kind of run creative arts workshops. So kind of like, that's right, yeah.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. He's getting curious now.
We used to do
knowing a bit more about
exactly. You like that place, don't you? Yeah, he loves it.
Oh,
we were doing drama, poetry, creative arts stuff, and that was just like a way of kind of getting people out of themselves. And yeah.
No, that's wonderful stuff. So for 2024, do you have any main plans that you'd maybe like to develop?
Well, I think the group that we're running here, I'd like to see a community built. Like the vision is to create an understanding of disability and bring people out of isolation. Because often if people have a disability or a mental health issue, the temptation is to isolate, the temptation is to feel that you're maybe a bit strange and that you can't connect with people. And I think the biggest lie that we all believe is no one's thing or boogeyman is like my boogeyman. So, people tend to, can in worst case scenarios, just be sort of isolated to their room for many years. And actually the best way to absolve these things is to connect with people and create compassion. Anyway, really excited about the project. We'll be at the Zen Art Centre in Parsons Green. We'll keep you updated on dates. Please don't miss out. If you know anyone with disabilities or who identifies as having a disability or suffers with any mental health issues, we'd love to hear from you. We're a really nice lot, and we'll be getting together, making puppets and learning puppetry and doing something creative, and there'll be some filming involved.